Hello and welcome back to the channel. So, I was online and I saw this post of this guy saying he got catfished. Now we're gonna go over the comments. Somebody said so. It's basically saying that like he was wrong for like not wanting to date her, and he was saying, "Why y'all mad at me? I was the one that got catfished." And here's a picture of the guy. I don't think he's like that hot to where he feels like he deserves someone that's super hot, but that's another story. But people are saying that people are just mad because she's dark skinned and that she looks better in person, and she's beautiful, and I'm not here to debate whether this woman is beautiful or not. That's not the argument here. But a lot of people are basically saying that she's the same, and all she did was use a filter, and basically trying to like and someone here even says, if anything, you the catfish. She's pretty. So I did find it really weird because, like, you know, people are just basically, they don't care the fact that he got catfish. The caption said, "This is when I got catfish." But instead of, and I don't think she used a fake picture. I just think she didn't look like what he thought she looked like. But a lot of people are saying, she's the beautiful. She looks better in person. Um, and he should have known that it was a filter, even though the skin looks really lighter, the nose looks really slimmer, and he was probably looking for a specific phenotype. And then I know like overweight women sometimes don't take like full photos, so I guess I don't even think he really cared about the skin. I think that a lot of guys, they like thick as long as the shape is right, they don't like certain shapes or certain builds. So all the men are saying she's definitely a catfish. Why is she brown in the photo but black in person? Some people are saying you guys are crazy, like she looks the same, it's not a big deal. Saying, I basically, the women are basically saying, oh, she's beautiful, so it doesn't matter that, she doesn't look like her picture, she looks better. And the men are like, are y'all crazy? Like, would you want to go on a date with someone if you didn't look at all their pictures and you thought they looked one way but they look another, you know? So, but my personal opinion on the thing is, when it comes to the comment section, not necessarily that specific scenario, a lot of people are basically wanting to like defend her, which is great. But they're basically trying to say that, she didn't use a filter to change the color of her skin and everything like that. And basically trying to like defend her, you know what I mean? Which I'm not here to like bash her or anything. We all use filters and stuff. And I use crazy filters that change my skin, eyes, hair, all of that. So it's really not a big deal. But the part that gets me is, instead of them just being like, oh, damn, I could see why you thought that wouldn't look like that, they're trying to convince him that he's the problem. Like, oh, well, she's dark skinned, she's bigger, and that's beautiful too, which it is. Obviously, you can look at her and tell she's very well put together. Her clothes look nice. She look like, she smelled good. She got smooth skin. Pretty girl, hair done. Love it. But based off the picture that he saw and what he's looking at, there's no way you can't convince me that's not a drastic difference. There's no way you can't convince me that, especially how men are. You know how stupid men are. They'll be like, oh, I want a girl that wears no makeup. And the whole time that's just a no makeup look, which actually requires more makeup than like a heavy makeup look. But yeah, like stupid they are. So thinking from the perspective of a guy, I could see how you would look at that like that's two different people. Like you face tuned it, this isn't you, this was you 5 years ago, something like that. But the overwhelming amount of people that are trying to convince him that it's the same person, actually, she looks better. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I want to tell you guys' opinion on that. Do you feel like he was catfish? Do you feel like, her skin tone is what made people want to, turn on him and say like, if anything, you're the catfish, you're this, you're that, But I thought his position was kind of funny because he was like, y'all mad at me because I was catfished. I'm madder, I was the one that got catfished. So I think most people are just trying to come to her defense still, which I love. Basically trying to say like, oh, you trying to play her, but the whole time she's pretty. Because I've had guys do that where like, obviously that's the same person. She just got a different hairstyle that day and she's wearing makeup and it's had a certain angle, but you can tell it's really her. With this specific scenario, I could be scrolling on Facebook, see one picture, see the other, and never correlate that it's the same person. So that's just my personal opinion. But I would love to know you guys. So leave a comment and have a beautiful day.